Yeah.
Yeah, das.
Yeah, das is good.
Das is good.
We're on the Kellerbier now.
Kellerbier.
I feel like it sucks from madness. Something like that, yeah. The Kellerbier, so Weihenstephaner, we didn't bring a bottle. Probably because you all know what it looks like.
And actually that was the last of it, so you're able to find until they bring the next shipment in, which will be probably January, February.
Or if COVID continues, it could be 6 years until we get beer from Germany.
No, we're still getting beer from Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, logistics is fine.
Logistics is good. So the Kellerbier, Davey explains this one best, I think. 1516 they call us. I don't know whether it's because it's that old.
That's
Probably,
the old
probably hasn't
German
been lager that one.
No, isn't it the oldest German brewery?
Yeah, but that's like 12 something.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Davey.
Go for Dave. Tell us.
Anyway, Davey's going to tell us all about
So,
Kellerbier.
clean up.
So Kellerbier.
I actually don't mind it, actually. Sorry, David, go ahead.
You guys are on?
Yeah, all good, yeah.
Kellerbier, it's basically a lager that has a lot of the byproducts from yeast still in it. So
Alcohol.
I'll explain it in a second.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just going to talk really hard.
Well, you're Australian, you're allowed.
Yeah, it's alright.
Well, he's not going to say anything.
It's what like. There's lots of byproducts from yeast that usually during the fermentation process we'll clean up and get rid of. These guys, in a Kellerbier, you don't usually do that. So byproducts like diacetyl, which is what everyone is tasting in this beer, has a bit of sweetness to it. Yeah. Butterscotch, yeah, it can be all sorts of different caramel. It can be rancid butter if your palate picks it up the way. It can be movie popcorn if your palate is that way inclined too. Sulfury sort of flavours. Just everybody knows what a rotten egg smells like. And
you're not really selling this beer so far.
So why would that? If you normally try and avoid that, why would that be a thing that people would want to have?
You'd have to ask the guys who made a Kellerbier and try. The sulfur can also come across. Oh, sorry, not sulfur, but there's another one called acetaldehyde. Which can come across as green apples or like fresh cut pumpkins. Pumpkin is something I get massive in this beer. That's not a bad thing. Any of all this stuff I talk about, it's acceptable in beer. It may sound horrendous. If you talk about some American IPAs, they'll talk about cat piss. That cat piss actually tastes good and smells great. Trust me, it does. Yes, it's weird.
What cats are you hanging around with?
In the right quantity,
yeah. Don't be afraid when people talk about weird, disgusting flavours in beer, because you'll pick it up and you're like, okay, that's actually acceptable.
So what's interesting to me though is, so if you take a couple of other beers that are quick releases, you've got Hefeweizen, so what, 7 days or something you can get that out?
Oh, yeah, you can. I'm not a big fan of that style, but yeah, you can.
And then I'm thinking the other one, classic, would be the English mild, which literally, the word mild literally means it's new, it's fresh. Like they would get that in pubs within 7 days of getting it going.
Because there's like just that sugar in it.
Yeah. Sweetness, because it's not fully fermented, and quickly, it's just quick to get out, because if you think about a brewery, the longer stuff's in there, the more it's costing the brewer, puts the price up. Mild was like a mass produced, pumped out fast, people drink it quickly, relatively low strength, delicious. So what's interesting about those ones is I think of those, this isn't like that, but it's a similar kind of idea, the idea that it hasn't all been cleaned up, but it's actually been aged still, like, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the lager version of that.
So to be a lager, it has to be lagered. You can't. Does anyone do a lager that hasn't been lagered?
Yeah, I can tell you a few breweries.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll rephrase that. Does anyone do a lager bottom fermented beer?
So, that pumpkin you're getting all over this, because I'm getting it.
There you
How
go.
appropriate.
Yeah, no, it's for Halloween, yes.
Yes, Halloween pumpkins. We'll be carving faces into this
Yes.
shortly.
I can carve some. That's right.
It's a really nice custom egg.
Pumpkin, didn't get any pumpkin. I'm not getting that, but
Not getting
don't
pumpkin.
get any sulphur.
Yeah, but
I
not
get the
getting
caramel.
pumpkin spice, you're getting fresh cut pumpkin.
Yeah, the fresh.
So you're actually tasting the meaty pumpkin, not the actual pumpkin spice, which is actually, what's it, cardamom, the cloves, and what's the other one that goes with your pumpkin pie?
Oh no, I mean I eat pumpkin all the time
Nutmeg.
as a vegetable,
Okay.
fresh. That's what I'm saying. I don't get that flavour in this, but
I'm getting Jap pumpkin in that. So,
well,
Specific on
so
the
a German Jap pumpkin.
Not
That's
Yeah, I know exactly. Just the plain old Jap pumpkin. I get that smell, but in the flavour version.
Cool.
So I better go pour
Let's
some
go to a
beers.
fest bit.
Right,
Let's just Oktoberfest. Let's do a fest bit.